All right. Here we go. Hello again. Well, this might be the first time. I'm assuming like people are watching all of these as they come out. Hello, Virgo. How are you? Welcome to Empathic Fire. I am your reader, Jay. If you're seeing this live, thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching this on the repeat, thank you as well. Guys, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, if you want to, look me up or see me on Instagram, all that information will be in the description box below. Virgo, I am doing this quick shot style of reading because I'm not able to do a full mid-monthly for all the signs. I don't want to leave you guys hanging till August, which I'm going to be doing next week anyway, so I decided to do something really quick and do it live here on the channel. So if you're here with me now, thanks so much for joining. If you're watching on the repeat, I thank you as well. If you want to, you may like, share, subscribe, and comment, and do all that fun stuff, okay? So let's get some messages for Virgo here from mid-July to the end of July. If you find resonance, that's really cool. If you don't, that's okay too. It is a general, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Messages for Virgo from mid-July to the end of July. I just thought of that. I just did Taurus and Capricorn before that, so that's all the Earth signs done, right? Wow, that's interesting. I didn't realize that until just now. That's interesting. All right, messages for Virgo, please, mid-July to the end. Messages, energies, and insights for Virgo from mid-July to the end. Thank you. Let's see what happens for you guys. And hopefully wherever you are in the world, Virgo, you're doing well. Sorry I didn't say that beforehand. Okay, 2. Let me see one more, please. Where I am, it's been raining all day, and now it's like that after effect of the rain where it's like all humid and gross. I don't like this kind of weather. One more for Virgo. Please show me your sign. Ooh, you're getting 2. All right. Virgo. 9 of Wands. Hierophant. Interesting. All you earth signs have been in each other's readings so far. Strength and the 2 of Swords. Listen, friend. What the deal? 9 of Wands, Hierophant, Strength, and the 2 of Swords. Show you all those. Feels like a debate. Oh boy, what's that about? A debate. And then Strength and 2 of Swords came out together. A debate. What is that? You're fighting. Somebody's fighting. It doesn't have to be you. This is a general. This could be someone in your atmosphere. This could be a friend of a friend, so take it all with a grain of salt. But I feel as though this 9 of Wands, it's a fight. It's a fight to stay here. It's a fight to do this. What is this? Hierophant. Okay, there we go. They're like, this is a fight, arguing, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so 9 of Wands is when you're putting in your best efforts, right? You're trying your best to hold on to whatever you're trying to hold on to, stay in the fight, stay in the fray, take a full run at it. Okay. So this is like the energy or the position of not quitting. And I think some of you are viewing your situation that way, or there's someone around you who views the situation this way, as to not quit, to not give up, to keep fighting. And the irony, or maybe not irony, but the crux of the situation is, in order to keep fighting, you have to fight with someone. This is bullshit. I don't like that. And I got a little froggy in my throat just now, so you might be arguing a lot, or there's someone around. There's someone here is doing a lot of talking, a lot of trying to reason, trying to make sense of, trying to make the point of something in regard to the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant? Major Arcana for Taurus. Could be dealing with a Taurus, but you don't have to be. Basically, there's something, someone, a situation, a business, God, the buzzword of the last few weeks, thanks to Jada and Will, the entanglement. There's something about the presence of this. The Hierophant represents a system. It represents something that you are committed to, or that holds a lot of weight, that holds a lot of gravitas. And that's kind of a heavy word, or a $10 word. But there's something about made commitments to, made promises to, have adhered to the rules. You agreed to the contract, you agreed to the terms, you agreed to, perform. And some of you, this is like you want to bail on a performance. Something like that. That would make sense. Because I'm like, what is this about? Some of you may have signed up to go somewhere to perform, or you have tickets to a show, and you're basically like not wanting to see the commitment, whatever the commitment is, whether it's business, personal, pleasure, I don't know. There's a feeling of fighting against the breakdown of this, the dismantling of this. And someone is trying to hold on to the commitment, whatever that means to you. That could easily, like I said, be a contract. It could also be, because this card in tarot, Virgo, is a card of marriage. That's not for everybody. Not every Virgo out there is married. Not every Virgo out there who is married is at the end of their rope in their marriage. No. But for those where it applies, go ahead and apply it. This fucking sucks. Let's put that up there, because it's really not going anywhere. Because that's the other thing about the Nine of Wands. It's that fight to stay in, and it's also like bullheaded in the sense of it doesn't know when to quit. Whether that's you, another person, whether that's the energy in the situation of everybody, there's this almost sacrificial energy, like not knowing when to let something go. That can be a part of what happens with the Nine of Wands, okay? The other aspect that came out in your initial reading is the Strength card and the Two of Swords. Strength, major arcana for Leo. You could be dealing with the Leo or not at all with the Two of Swords. So where someone would need to be strong, where someone would need to possibly face their fears, face their self-doubt, face their insecurities, face adversaries, face people who are saying you're making a bad move or this is not the right thing to do, that's the call to action. Or that's someone like there's a nudging. They're like nudging me in my neck and I don't really like it. So there's like a nudging. There's like a hey, you should do this. Hey, don't let them talk to you like that. Hey, this is your opportunity. Hey, you're it's like somebody is spinning their wheels over here. This, like I said, this situation ain't doing shit, but just like circling the drain, right? And somebody knows that they're doing this dance out of fear. So the Strength card has come and said, hey, why don't you face your fears? Why don't you stop going around in circles with this person? Why don't you tell this person how you really feel? Why don't you say you don't want to honor the contract anymore and bow out of it? All the penalties in the world, what have you, right? But there's as you see there with the Two of Swords right next to it, it's being ignored. So this nudge, wherever it's coming from, if it's coming from other people around you, if it's coming from friends, if it's coming from colleagues, if it's coming from your spiritual team, your spiritual allies, what have you, there's this Two of Swords that says, no, I can't. No, I don't want to. Or it's really avoidant. Long and the short of it, avoidant. Spinning wheels, avoidant. This is not cohesive energy. In general, there are at least two sides to whatever this is. I actually feel there's probably 3 or 4 sides, or that many people to consider. That's why I'm getting like a lot of business and contracty vibes, yeah? But because there's so many chefs in the kitchen, so many cooks in the kitchen, right? It means there's more argumentation, there's more people clamoring and, grabbing pots and pans. There's no order. Nothing is structured. Everything is haphazard, right? Like 15 cooks in a kitchen. Not one damn dish has come out to the dining room yet, but there's 15 people in there supposed to be doing that job. So that's not feasible. Yeah. And then over here is this resistant and or avoidant energy, which one cook is in the kitchen going, I really shouldn't be here. This is bad for my career. We're not actually going to get anything accomplished because there's 15 people in this kitchen at one time. So I should probably leave. Yeah, I think I should leave. But they don't go anywhere. They actually don't go anywhere. They're afraid to walk off the job because that's going to look bad for them coming down the line. Because, in 2 weeks, they're going to be like, hey, you're that cook that walked out of that overcrowded kitchen. How dare you? There's like this fear of criticism. Listen, these are meant to be short, and I see we're approaching 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and get any final messages for a Virgo. If this doesn't apply to you, God bless. and don't feel bad, because these are I'm seeing these are becoming very tight stories, because that's what they're meant to be in these quick shots. So let's get any final messages or advice for Virgo, please, and then we're going to wrap this up. Any final advice for Virgo? If it made sense to you, drop me a like, leave a comment, show a girl that you care. Any final messages for Virgo, please? There we go. And it is the Emperor. Talk about stuck. All right, so this gives me two things. Some of you Virgos are dealing with a father figure or a husband figure or some dominant masculine energy. They don't necessarily have to be a man, but the marker of this person, someone in the mix here, is an emperor. Could be a boss, could be a business owner, could be head of a household, and they could be your great grandma Liz. I don't care who they are, right? Someone here is, God, stiff as shit. Look at this guy. Made out of tin cans, right? Impenetrable. Someone is not going to change their position on anything. This is also a major arcana for Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. It's still a general reading. But there's someone in this mix who is like, my way or the highway, and I mean that shit. You're either going to do it this way or we're not going to do it at all. This person also could be quite vengeful when scorned. This person could be, in a general sense, domineering and seeking to control not only you, Virgo, or other people, but the entire situation. In many ways, this person is a puppet master. I'm not sensing that they're necessarily manipulative, but they call the shots, or they want to call the shots, and they're throwing their weight around. Hardcore throwing their weight around. So you know who that is. If it's you, own it. If it's somebody else, you already know who that person is, okay? Virgo, that is your reading. We're going to roll and see who's up next after you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this point. Let's see who is coming after Virgo for the mid-July quick shot reading. Leo. What is this? Okay, so this is fun. Let me show you. It came out on the die, so it's Leo. But let me tell you something. I rolled Capricorn first. No, they didn't have it, but the past two readings I've had the sign that we're going to read for now come out here first. That's very interesting. So Leo came out here. We're about to do their reading. If you want to watch with me, if you want to join me for that, feel free. I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? Thank you, Virgo, so much for watching. Take care. Bye.